Good morning, honorable judges, teachers, and friends. My name is Marathi Varshika from 2K of Jiemin Primary School. Today, I am going to share about who I am grateful for. She is my phonics teacher, Miss Lily. The year was 2012. My mother held my hand tightly as she led me into a small air-conditioned room in a community club. There was silence as 10 other pairs of eyes stared at me. I inched my way behind my mother and buried my face into her dress. My way of saying that I did not like the place. My mother did not budge. Tears of reluctance welled up in my eyes and were about to flow down my face when a voice startled me. "Good morning, Varshika. Welcome to our phonics class." I looked up to see a cheerful lady with bright eyes and straight long hair. I was more intrigued with her dangling earrings that seemed to sparkle like stars whenever she moved. "I'm Miss Lily. Come in and sit here. We were waiting for you to begin class," she gestured. "Go on, Varshika. Mommy will be back to pick you up soon." I wiped my tears onto her dress and went to my seat. Just as my mother left the classroom, immediately I began counting down the seconds I would be picked up. The seconds ticked by slowly, and I believed it may have occasionally stood still. Phonics lessons were difficult, and I dreaded it each time I was asked to pronounce a word in front of the class. It was worse having to do it all over again. Should I not get it right? Miss Lily was very strict, and I paid attention, most of the time, to her sparkling earrings. She wore them every lesson. As the weeks gradually passed, I found myself liking the lessons as much as her earrings. We were laughing most of the time, and I was always surprised when lessons ended. So soon, I wondered. Miss Lily was very patient in helping me to learn slowly and encouraging me to practice at home. She made lessons fun, and I slowly picked up. When lessons ended, Miss Lily sat down with me and told me jokes to allay my unfounded fears of abandonment. Whenever my mother was late in picking me up, she came up to say hello to my mother and I when we bumped into one another at the market. I loved Miss Lily, but I was nervous, and during such meetings, it was more convenient to hide behind my mother's dress. Months passed, and I soon became the best pupil in the phonics class. I looked forward to each lesson, and as soon as class ended, I began counting down the days to the next week's lesson. I beamed with pride each time Miss Lily asked me to pronounce a word in front of the class. I enjoyed repeating the difficult words. Teacher's Day was approaching, and getting her a present to express my gratitude was all I thought of as I stood lost in front of an array of sparkling earrings. "Hello," I shouted excitedly as I happened to see Miss Lily in the same store. My mother hurried over. I guess my outward display of affection still overwhelms her. "Hello, Varshika. Nice to see you here." Miss Lily smiled warmly as she ruffled my hair. I held Miss Lily's hand tightly with one hand. This time, in another hand, it was the pair of earrings that I hid behind my dress. "Thank you for your kind attention.